I'm Dave Baring, Technical Director at TriStar, and welcome to another Ask the Expert segment. Sometimes our questions come from places that we don't normally work, and this particular question comes from a customer that is in consumer products. And they had heard about our plasma processes, and they have kind of a unique situation where they're developing a device that will be a consumable, but they need to be able to apply optical coatings to both glass and also plastic lenses. So their question was, can plasma be used to improve coatings applied to glass? And so let's address the glass question first. The short answer is yes, of course. The one thing that plasma does do very, very well, whether it's glass or metals, is it gets rid of any of the organics that are left behind. And most people, when you think of glass, you don't think that there's a great deal of contamination in terms of oils and greases and things as a result of the process. And that's generally true, but to really develop good optical films and coatings, that glass needs to be absolutely as pure as it can be. And that's where the trick comes in, because not all glass is as pure as other glass. And there's a lot of things that can actually happen during the glass processing itself that can be a bit of a problem when it comes to optical coatings. And really the bottom line depends on how good does your product need to be. I haven't really addressed this with this particular customer yet because the question just came in, but I would think that if it's a consumer product, they probably don't need NASA telescope quality lenses or possibly infrared type quality optics. But the fact of the matter is that not all glass is the same. It depends on how it's processed. It depends on what kind of residual product at the microscopic level there might be. There's always the potential for certain metals, metal oxides to develop during the process of making the glass. And this is an area where we need to be a little bit more careful when we're determining whether plasma really is going to be effective. I would say for this product, again, being consumer, we're probably safe to use plasma as is. But for those of you that might be thinking in terms of more sophisticated optics, or some other use of glass, possibly scientific glass, where you need to treat the glass to receive ink, for instance. Make the glass more receptive to ink or paint or something like that. That's really where plasma comes into play. The same thing holds true for plastics, like acrylic lenses and polycarbonate lenses. These materials are generally pretty clean as a result of the process, but they have different degrees of wettability. So we then use the plasma to treat those products to be more hydrophobic so that they actually draw in the inks or those coatings, and you get a much, much stronger bond as a result. So hopefully that answers that particular question, and we'll do our best to help this particular customer come up with the right solution. But the bottom line answer is yes, plasma can be used to clean glass as well as metals. And if you have those types of applications, we're happy to work with you on developing a solution. So thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you on another Ask the Expert segment in the future.